What's going on Monday, January the 19th, 2026? I'm looking at career batting average leaders in baseball history. I've covered 955 baseball players on my YouTube channel. 45 to go. Let's keep going. I'm in the 270s career batting average. Everybody above that, I've covered. 945. Let's go. Start this video. Buck Weaver. I've heard of him and I've seen him in videos. He was on the Chicago White Sox 1919 team that threw the World Series to gamblers. And he got suspended, and as a result, he played the 1920 season, but got suspended and was out of baseball at age 29 for such a colossal mistake. Just for some extra money, they blew the World Series. He was part of that 8 guys that got suspended along with shoeless Joe Jackson. Buck Weaver, 1912 to 1920, only 9 years. Got 1,308 hits in 9 years. Career batting average 272. Did you know his last season, 1920? He batted 331. In 151 games, he had 208 hits and got suspended. Gone out of baseball. So that was his best year. 1920, 102 runs scored, 208 hits, 331 average. But he's gone. Shameful. 1,308 career hits. Had 102 runs scored in 1920. What a monster year. Buck Weaver, 272 career. Who's next? Ossie Bluege. Bluege. 18-year career, 272 career batting average. I'm looking at 1,751 hits. Played from 1922 to 1939. 18 years. Highlights. Best hit season, 1931, 155 hits. Best batting average, 290. But no other major highlights. 272 career batting average with 1,751 hits, 18 years. About 100 hits a year. I'm keep going down this list. I'm determined to cover 1,000 guys. Ken Caminiti. 15-year career. He won an MVP award. Did you know that? I believe it was 1996. Had 40 homers, 130 RBIs. Batted 326 with 178 hits and 109 runs scored. Played from 1987, 2001, Astros, Padres. Ken Caminiti. But he's out of baseball. I think he had some cocaine use. Was that right? Or was it PED? I'm not sure what his situation was. Ken Caminiti. I think there was an allegation of PEDs. But I don't know the full story. But, I'm looking at his profile. He died in 2004. 41 years old. It's too early to die. What did he die from? I don't know. 41 and you're gone. Ken Caminiti, 272 career batting average. He had 1,710 hits. How about this? 239 homers. Highest hit total, 178. And then he had that 326 batting average. I believe he won the MVP, right? Let me look down here. Awards. 3 awards. 1996, National League's Most Valuable Player. Made an all-star team once. Ken Caminiti blew it, and his life is gone. 41 years old, man. All right, who's next? Harlond Clift. Old school, 1934, 1945, a 12-year career. 272 career batting average. Highest hit total, 175. Wow, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons, 100 runs scored with a high. He had 145 runs scored in 1936. Very good. 1,070 runs scored in 12 years. That's a really good pace. It's like 80 or 90 runs scored per season average. Had a couple of seasons, 100 RBIs. 118 RBIs, 1937. 118 RBIs, 1938. Had a good home run season, 34 homers, 1938. Didn't get to 1,000 RBIs, though, career. He was 829. 272. His highest batting average, he had a 306 one year. Harlond Clift, 7 seasons out of 12, 100 runs scored. One more guy. Here's an interesting guy in baseball history. Dwight Evans. 20 years in the league. He's not in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Excuse me. But he's got some good numbers. 2,606 games. That's a lot. 2,446 hits. Dwight. 54 hits shy of 2,500. And he stopped playing at age 39. You could have gone one more year to get that 2,500 hits. 385 career home runs. Had some good years. Had a 34, a 32. Runs scored 4 times 100 with a high of 121, 1984. And he got a black ink. Led the league. Highest hit total, 186. 4 seasons, 100 RBIs with a high of 123. Dwight Evans, 1,384 career RBIs. 1,470 runs scored. He's got some numbers. Hall of Fame? Close. Runs scored, 1,470 in 20 years. Hits, 2,446. There are guys in the Baseball Hall of Fame with less hits and less runs scored. How come Dwight Evans is not in? Home runs, 385. Doubles, 483. Whew. RBIs, 1,384. Is that enough? Batting average hurts him. 272 career is high. 305. Total bases, 4,230. Dwight Evans, to me, is close Hall of Fame. Would I put him in? That average hurts. If the average was higher. Also, he needed that 1,500 runs batted in. He fell short there. He's good on the hits, good on the runs scored. 20 years in the big leagues. Started at age 20, stopped at age 39. One more year, Dwight. Those numbers could have gone up some more. You would have had the 2,500 hits. You would have had 1,400 RBIs. And you would have had 1,500 runs scored. Dwight, would I put him in? Close. If he's in, I wouldn't mind. There are guys with less numbers who are in the Baseball Hall of Fame. All right. Who'd we cover? Buck Weaver, Ossie, Bluege, Ken Caminiti, Harlond, Clift, and Dwight Evans. I am up to 960 baseball players I have covered. 40 more to go. Good luck. I'm out.